and then she claimed she was on duty. The letter said,
"You've been warned. Next time your car will be towed. Love the Port Orange Police Department." And I didn't think that was too bad, but yeah, then when I had, my uncle's badge, I kind of realized, whoops, maybe you shouldn't have done that.
I hope you're ready for a good laugh because I want to introduce you to Alexis Rosati. This Karen was having an argument at Walmart, and instead of acting like a normal person, she decided to impersonate a cop to give herself more power. Take a look at this.
You just carry your badge around when you're off duty?
I'm not off duty. How do you know what I'm doing?
You're on duty with Crocs on?
This exclusive video shows the moments a woman allegedly pretended to be a police officer.
So Fox claims it's exclusive footage, but it must not be that exclusive because one of my viewers sent me the entire thing. So let's watch that because in the news clipping, they only show a couple seconds at a time. It's pretty damn annoying. So let's watch the video in its entirety for additional context.
There's no statute.
You will be towed.
There's no statute. No, there's not. Show me the statute. Is there you're the police officer. Why don't you look it up? But why don't you look it up? But you should already know it. Good. Tell me what the statute. Tell me what the statute is. Does it say anything about the car would be towed? You're not a police officer. No, you're not. Not with teeth like that. Not with teeth like that. Excuse me, ma'am. She's flashing a badge around like she's a police officer, and she's not. She's not a police officer.
Can you leave it alone, sir?
Yeah.
Leave it alone.
But are you guys going to tow my car?
No, but just...
Thank you. You heard what she said. Your cars can't be towed. You're not a police officer. Why are you flashing a badge at me, telling me you're a police officer and you're not? You're going to be in trouble for that.
Where would I get a badge from? You buy it off?
You just carry your badge around when you're off duty?
I'm not off duty. How do you know what I'm doing?
You're on duty with Crocs on?
Do you know what I'm doing right now?
I don't care what you're doing.
I don't care what you're doing. You broke a rule.
That's not a rule. There's difference between rules and laws, ma'am. That's a rule.
You did not get a ticket.
You can't give me a ticket. Give me a ticket. I'm going to stay. I'll be right out here. Please give me a ticket. I'm asking you, please. Assaulting an officer? Nobody saw me assault her.
Now, it started in a Walmart parking lot. Port Orange police say she even gave a man a written traffic warning.
And Fox 35's Randy Hildreth is live tonight in Volusia County. So, Randy, you spoke to the man who took that video.
Yeah, good evening to you both. Spoke with him, and as you mentioned, he shared that video exclusively with Fox 35 of what unfolded in this parking lot. He told me he is happy that he started recording and happy police are investigating.
You're on duty with Crocs on?
Port Orange police say this woman, Alexis Rosati, was playing cop and got busted. The man you hear does not want to show his face, but he told Fox 35 he's glad he hit record and took this video to police.
Without that footage,
You can't give me a ticket.
she would have gotten away with it.
Give me.
According to the arrest report, it started after the witness parked in the courtesy law enforcement spot at the Walmart on Clyde Morris Boulevard. The witness says he came back to this handwritten note on his dash, appearing to be signed by Port Orange police, warning not to do it again.
I mean, how much of a massive Karen do you have to be to write a fake warning ticket? Unbelievable. And how would she know that he's not law enforcement? If there is a designated spot for law enforcement, doesn't mean that it'll be a squad car that goes there. I'm just saying, if I would see that, I would just mind my own business. But then again, this is a Karen we're talking about, and they refuse to mind their own business.
Get up.
I hear a lady's voice screaming at me. I put it there. I wrote you the warning.
Investigators say Rosati took it a step further and flashed a badge they now believe was swiped. The witness says he first thought he was dealing with a real cop and hit record because he was concerned.
If she is a police officer, this is very unprofessional.
But he says something told him to question this.
You're not a police officer.
You broke a rule.
That's not a rule. There's difference between rules and laws, ma'am. That's a rule.
You did not get a ticket.
Well, it turns out he wasn't a cop either, so he was kind of being a douchebag as well. But like he said, it's not really a law. You can't get arrested for taking a courtesy spot. But she was in the wrong. She should have been way better off just saying, oh, here's another douchebag that parks where he's not supposed to, and move on with her day.
You can't give me a ticket.
Port Orange police say they believe Rosati swiped a real badge from her elderly client during her work as a caretaker. Police say her client is retired law enforcement and didn't know his badge was allegedly taken. And I should note, it is not illegal to park in the courtesy law enforcement parking spot at Walmart. And I did reach out to retired law enforcement officials about this story. They say if you ever believe that you are approached by a fake cop or police impersonator, try to get as much information as possible, that person's name, what their position is, what department or sheriff's office they say they work for, and their alleged badge number. They say take that information to a real law enforcement official to try to get them to verify.
Now, there is an update on this. A news station decided to reach out to her for an interview, and she decided to go for it, even though that would not be advised by a lawyer, especially since she's confessing to the crime, and her reasoning was just plain ridiculous. Take a look at this.
I have a good heart. I care about people, and when I saw that situation happen, it bothered me seriously. It's awful. In this light, it's awful.
In a story you will see only on WESH 2, we sat down with a Volusia County woman accused of impersonating an officer. Port Orange police say an argument over a parking spot ended with her writing a fake ticket after pulling out a real badge.
WESH 2's Tony Atkins tracked down Alexis Rosati, who called it a mistake and explained why she did it.
I have a good heart. I care about people, and when I saw that situation happen, it bothered me seriously.
Alexis Rosati is out on a $3,000 bond. She's telling her side of things only to WESH 2 News tonight as she faces felony charges for impersonating an officer at this Port Orange Walmart.
It's awful. In this light, it's awful.
And police say it was all over this parking spot. You can see the sign here, reserved for law enforcement partners. The woman took issue with him parking in this spot. That's when she showed that badge.
Essentially, it was a normal day at a Walmart, and this guy rips across the lot, flying into a spot, almost injuring another woman, and I'd have drove forward, probably would have hit the front of my car.
At that point, she says she felt the need to intervene.
When I saw the look on that woman's face, she was frightened. Like, she didn't know what just happened.
Police say she wrote a note, then flashed a real badge, which belonged to a relative who was an actual retired police officer.
So let me get this straight. You see a douchebag that's just ripping it in the parking lot. He parks where he's not supposed to. And your solution is to commit a felony. Sure, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a whole lot of sense if you're a Karen.
And then she claimed she was on duty. The letter said,
"You've been warned. Next time your car will be towed. Love the Port Orange Police Department." You know, and I didn't think that was too bad. But yeah, then when I had my uncle's badge, I kind of realized, whoops, maybe you shouldn't have done that.
I asked, why did you take that route instead of just as a civilian telling him, hey, could you move, and you almost hit that lady? Why did you feel the need to kind of go the police officer route? She says her goal was to come off more authoritative as she confronted the driver.
Another person saying that to another person, they're going to look at you and laugh or punch you in the face.
And as she faces those charges, she admits this was a mistake she won't make again.
Absolutely, 100%. Kids do not do that at home.
So at the moment, there is no body cam footage of this incident that I could find. I don't think the Volusia Police Department has released it yet. But if you've seen it out there, feel free to reach out to me and I'll make a follow-up. But there is another video that I want to tell you guys about, and this one is on body cam. It showcases what happens when you decide to get in the back of a squad car during an active investigation. And spoiler alert, it doesn't end well.
Why
in my car?
I'm just wondering if you can take me to the bar. I'm of age. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry. Oh my god.
48 to 17, can you stop out in the city lot too?
Get out of it. No! Close the door! Both of you get over here now!
Both of you get over here right now. Give me your IDs. What in your mind would make you think that you should get into the back of a cop car?
I'm sorry.
Give me your ID now.
Okay. I'm sorry. Ma'am, I'm sorry.
Give me your ID.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It's a senior bar call. I didn't mean to.
What in your mind makes you think that you should get into a cop car?
Because we wanted a ride to the next bar.
Do I look like a taxi?
No, you don't. I'm sorry. I seriously, I didn't know it was gonna be like this. I'm sorry.
48 headquarters, can you make me a separate incident? You're clear. Both of you stand right here with him. Do not go anywhere. Stand right there with him. Do not go anywhere.
I don't really know what's going on, so if you guys want to tell me from your point of view.
I honestly don't know what's going on either.
We have no idea. We're on a senior bar
row.
We walked out of the row. We just came here. I tried getting in to get like another ride. We thought we could get a cop to get us to another ride to another bar, but I didn't know.
Okay.
Just like fun joking around, no need to cause trouble, no bad intentions. So
Please,
we were not trying to cause any trouble.
That's not going to be up to me, sadly, but from what it sounds like, you guys are being pretty honest right now with me.
We're being so honest.
I didn't realize there was any sort of charge
I've never had a
against
charge
any of it.
inside. I've never had a charge.
Are you guys students here?
Students, yes.
Graduating in a week.
How stupid do you have to be to just go in the back of the squad car? Are you trying to go to jail? Oh my god. She must have thought it was a taxi or something. Maybe she was smoking too much. But actually, the problem is probably because she was on her phone and she wanted to record a TikTok. People do so much dumb shit for clout. It never ceases to amaze me.
Okay. I'm going to hand this back to you. Okay. Go ahead and hand me your purse.
Yes, absolutely.
Go ahead and turn around and face the car. Put your hands up on the side of the car. I sure am. Put your hands up on the car.
Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't know getting in a cop car was illegal. I had no idea.
A cop car while the lights are on?
I'm sorry.
While they're trying to do their official job? You think you can just get into the back of a cop car,
No.
mess with our stuff?
Okay.
Like, I really am confused why you think that would be okay.
You wanted to ride in the back of the cop car? You will get your wish. Turn around, face that way. Up.
So she wanted to go in the back of the squad car and her wish was granted. Now that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. If you did, make sure to subscribe. We are getting so close to 100,000 subscribers and I know it's possible with your help. Thank you in advance and I'll see you guys on the next one.